Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sky, the founder and CEO of Create Your Own Reality Media, where I encourage, empower, and inspire others to live a life that they love. Now, this is my little doggo Zena behind me. She loves to move around, do her own thing, so if she starts just moving around in the background there, just know that she's just living her life too. But thank you so much for joining me today in this video. If you've watched the past couple of videos, you know that I've just been really talking a lot about change and improving and self-growth, and just how to set yourself up for success is really what a lot of this is all about. So we're going to continue that theme today, and today we're just going to talk about something that I started recently within the past couple months. A mentor of mine had, mentioned this to me when I was just talking to her about how I felt that my time management has been so poor recently. And we were brainstorming things of what I can do to actually improve that. So, one of the things that she actually told me to do, which has been really helping me a lot, is just setting up a daily big three to do list. Now, I know this sounds super simple. It's probably not the first time you've heard this, but the idea behind it is, I think, a little bit more than, just as simple as writing down three things to do for the day, right? So, when it comes to, you know, just society and life in general, of course, it's so easy to get overwhelmed with things we might have to do, whether it's for work, personal life, friends, family, whatever it may be, right? So just really taking a look at your day, taking a look at your week, figuring out exactly what it is that you have to get done within that time span, and breaking that down into smaller chunks. Because I don't know about you guys, but if I look at a goal or a task that is really big and I'm not quite sure exactly where to start or how to get it done, I get very easily overwhelmed. So I think part of the Big Daily 3 has really helped me and allowed me to break things down in smaller, more consumable tasks that I can actually get done. So even if it's as simple as looking at your week, just writing down a master to-do list of all of the things that you have to get done within that week, and then batching those to-dos together, just depending on maybe due dates or time that you have throughout the week to get things done, or maybe energy wise, if some things are going to be a little bit more energy intensive, time intensive, just really making sure you put those on a day where you know that you're actually going to have that time and energy. Because I know for myself, I've done this many times where I put something on my to-do list that I know I would not have been able to actually get done that day. I just wrote it down because I was like, okay, cool. I know this is something I need to do. Let me put it on my to-do list to push myself to try to accomplish it. However, objectively, that's not the best way to go about it, right? Especially if you know that you're not actually going to get something done, you should definitely push it to a day where you know you're going to have that time to actually see it through. And I think a lot of people also struggle with just time management, to-do lists, starting things, getting tasks or goals done and accomplished, just because, you know, especially with social media these days, it's so easy to look at something and see maybe what somebody else has accomplished, or maybe how many followers somebody has, or how many views and likes and subscribers. And it's so easy to fall into that just craziness, right? So, of course, you also have to consider they started somewhere too. They definitely didn't just wake up one day, open up, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever platform it is that you're maybe trying to focus on, and just suddenly have thousands of followers, right? It's the same idea. It's something you have to build up to. It's something you have to put time into, create for. You have to set up systems and all of that jazz. Now, this is one way to actually start setting up systems for yourself in the most easiest, simplest possible way, right? So by just writing down 3 main things that you have to do within one day and actually completing those tasks, it almost creates a habit for yourself, right? Because as I mentioned before, if you just write down 3 things that you know you're not going to be able to get to, that's also not going to be as satisfying for you, right? You're not going to get that little boost of dopamine. You're not going to get that satisfaction of knowing that you completed the things that you had to do today. So really just be realistic with yourself in the beginning of the day when you're setting up those big 3, and make them things that are actionable and accomplishable for you within that day. Not only will you be feeling better at the end of the day once all of those things are actually completed, but you'll have also completed things that are probably pretty important to you. Now, I think that's the other big thing as well, is it's so easy to put just small little things down on your to-do list that, you probably already know that you're going to get done, right? Like for me, for example, like one thing I do every single day is I read for at least 25 minutes. So that is like a no-brainer. That is one of my habits, right? If I put that down on my big daily 3 to-do list, that'll be pretty silly, right? Because I know that's something that I'm going to do regardless of what I have planned for the day. So if I just put that on my to-do list, that would just be like wasting a little checkbox that I know I'm going to check off because that is a habit that I have, right? So really just being intentional, again, with planning out your day or your week into smaller actionable chunks. So that way you can accomplish those big goals that you're looking to accomplish. Now, I hope this helped you guys in some way, shape, or form. I mean, again, I know it can definitely be overwhelming, especially if you have a bigger task or a bigger goal to sit there and really break it down step by step. But this is definitely one of those things that's really going to help you. Even if you start by breaking down something super simple, you kind of get into the habit of figuring out how to break those things down or how to spread them out within a week. So if you have a larger goal or a larger task at hand, just really make sure to, of course, put that down on your master to-do list, but figure out within that task, what are the other things that actually need to get done in order for you to accomplish that overall goal. So yeah, guys, I hope that that was helpful. It's just been something that has been helping me a lot. Just again, with my time management, just getting things done. I definitely am not perfect in terms of time management. I am still working on that quite a lot, but it's a journey, right? Life is a journey. Self-growth is a journey, especially time management. It's so easy to just get lost and caught up with various things in the world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sticking around, for watching. And if you guys did find this helpful, please give this video a like. And if you'd like to see more content like this, follow along with my journey as well, you can go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. But I really hope you guys have an amazing day, amazing rest of your week. And please also comment down below what's something that has been really helping you, just even in your everyday life or with habits, mindset, different things like that. I would love to hear your guys' takes, and that way we can actually start a conversation to not only help you, but help each other as well. So until next time, stay motivated, be inspired, and don't forget to encourage others.